Hello and welcome to today's video where I'm going to run through some of the fragrances I've worn and largely really enjoyed wearing over the last week. I hope you don't mind this more informal setting. Today I've been perched here on a chair in the kitchen having my coffee, letting my nails dry, and my plan had been to go and set up and film this video somewhere else. But as I was sitting here watching some YouTube, waiting for the nails to dry, I thought, why not just talk to you as I'm doing this with the coffee. It's more informal, it feels more friendly for me today, so I'm going to do that. I've got two new fragrances to my collection to discuss with you today as well. So I thought I would top and tail the video with new ones. To me, they're new to me. They're not new releases by any means. So if you'd like to let me explain to you some of the fragrances I've been wearing for the week, please stay tuned. First up, this is relatively new for me. I've only had it for a week or two and you can already see, look, woo! This is, let's get rid of some of those fingerprints there. This is La Vie est Belle. This is La Vie est Belle Intensement. Forgive me. You may know from watching previous videos I've done, I like these Lancôme La Vie est Belles. I own Soleil Cristal and now this one. I'll talk to you about this one in case you're interested in what this one, hopefully you're interested in what La Vie est Belle Intensement smells like. It's got the La Vie est Belle DNA, but really to me it doesn't smell a lot like the others I've smelled, which is the original and Soleil Cristal. What's very familiar is that patchouli. It's got a very distinctive, somewhat rough patchouli in the La Vie est Belles. I quite enjoy it. I don't mind it at all. It works on my skin, but I understand why others don't like it. It is rough, a little bit scratchy patchouli. It's dialed back in Intensement, sorry, I'll get over it. Dialed back here and not as noticeable as in the other ones. What you do get at the opening of La Vie est Belle Intensement is raspberry. It's a juicy, lovely raspberry. I really enjoy it. It doesn't last for the duration of the fragrance. It does a touch, but other notes come forward and take over the raspberry. I guess I was originally a little bit disappointed that the raspberry wasn't lasting longer. It's just delicious. It's mouth-watering. It's juicy raspberry. Then what comes up in this is a very powdery aspect, which was a bit surprising. There's heliotrope in here, there's iris in here, and it becomes quite powdery. I think that could be off-putting to some people. I wouldn't wear this in very hot weather because of that powdery aspect. And I noticed, like I've worn this quite a few days in the last week, and the days where it was hotter, you know, the heat of your body is really pushing that powdery aspect out and it's a bit much. Overall, however, I'm really enjoying this. To me, it smells like hard candy, like musk hard candy. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but here in Australia, you get these hard candy Easter eggs. They're in pastel colors, and inside there's these pastel colors, white, often pastel green, kind of hard candies with little messages on, like kiss me quick and all of those kind of things. Those hard candies have a very sweet, cool, musky kind of sugariness to them. That's what this reminds me of. It envelops you in a cloud of candy in a powdery way. Not like, there's an Ariana Grande one that's about candy, and you know, not the warm Baccarat Rouge candy. This is cool. It's Musky Lollies candy. So it's youthful, it's bright, it's happy. Images that come to mind for this La Vie est Belle Intensement is like a cheerleader, you know, an old school kind of like wholesome American cheerleader. Or this is another one I thought of in the last couple of days. It just came to mind. Doris Day, 1950s, you know, show tunes. This makes you happy whether you want to be happy or not, and I enjoy that aspect of it. In some ways it's versatile. It's versatile in that you can wear this day or night. It's not versatile in that hot weather, forget about it. So that's why I've been wearing it heaps, because the weather's warming up here in Australia, and I've just been really enjoying it. It's Doris Day happy, you know. That's La Vie est Belle Intensement. The next fragrance I wanted to speak with you about is L'Odyssée Pure Nectar by Issey Miyake. Now, as you can see, look, woo, this bottle is just about done, and this is my second bottle. I don't wear this a lot anymore, but obviously at one time, and this is my second bottle, I wore Pure Nectar a lot. I remember wearing this a lot when I met my partner 3 years ago, and I enjoyed it a lot. I won't be repurchasing Pure Nectar because, as with all of us, I think my tastes have moved on. Let's talk about what this smells like. It's a lovely springtime floral. Now when I smell it, and I wore it this week, I wore it to work over the last week, now I predominantly get the violet. It's interesting, isn't it, how different things stand out. When I was wearing this a lot, I got more warmth from it, and there was more of that honeyed warmth to it, maybe a kind of, I'm just having a look here, it was warmer to me. So more honey, kind of rose. Now, violet and peony is what comes out. It's got reasonable longevity. It's not a beast of a projector, but it, you know, it'll last up to 5 hours. It's very pretty. It's very elegant. I'm moving away from these gentle florals for sure, but this one and I do go back a ways, and I'll be looking to use up this bottle, and so I can make some more room. But yeah, Pure Nectar, if you're looking for a gentle, very pretty, very ladylike, gentle floral. Yeah, it's lovely, it's elegant. That is L'Odyssée Pure Nectar by Issey Miyake. The other one that I've made note of that I've worn to work this week is Dolce Shine. I've mentioned this before. Look, it's an easy reach. It is tropical fruits. They're synthetic fruits, like the listing for the fruits, mango, quince, grapefruit. I don't distinguish any of that. To me, it's more pineapple-y, like synthetic pineapple. This has quite a lotiony, I guess I mean creamy, but more lotiony, thinner than creamy feel to the fragrance. It lasts all day. It lasts all day. In fact, it lasts so long that by the end of the day, I was getting sick of how it smelled. Just probably just that synthetic quality. There's a lot of, as I say, there's a lot of notes listed on Fragrantica that don't give you an idea of what it smells like. Mango, quince, grapefruit, solar notes, ozonic notes, tuberose, sea salt, jasmine, and orange blossom, and the base, white musk, Australian sandalwood, and white woods. Yeah, the sandalwood's there because I guess, of course, that's what contributes to that lotiony feel. It's not intrusive. I guess that's why I like it at times, but it's also springtime. So spring, summer, this is a great easy reach. It's also convenient because you don't need to respray it, and you'll just get that lovely kind of lotiony, to me, pineapple-y, nice fragrance. Yeah, so great longevity. Projection, it's mild to moderate. It's not a beast with by Dolce & Gabbana. That is mostly what I wore to work. Now I'm going to move on to something I wore over the weekend, which is Cheap and Chic I Love Love by Moschino. This was really wonderful over the weekend. It was a really warm day here on Saturday, and you know, you don't know what to wear. My boyfriend and I went to lunch and was sitting in an outside cafe, and yeah, it was a lovely springtime day. It wasn't crazy hot, but I was wearing this and he loved it. I think, what was the compliment? It was, he said, you know, I smelled good before that. But as we were sitting there, you know, close to each other at the cafe, he said, I love how you smell. Like, it was ridiculous. This is such a simple one in many ways. And I will bring up the notes again. It's orange at the top. It's orange. Let me find this. I Love Love. What a cute name. Yeah, it's a burst of orange, and when I say orange, like Fanta, the soft drink, orange pop, it's joyful. But it's not like a typical citrus fragrance. Like, it literally smells like Fanta. It's got grapefruit, orange, lemon, and red currant at the top. But I just get orange, like sugary orange Fanta. But what makes this special, and it's so affordable, but it is special, it's slightly spicy and somewhat woody, which gives it something different. So there's sugar cane in here. I guess that contributes to the Fanta vibe. There's a note of bulrush, like bulrush, you know. That's just very Old Testament, isn't it? Like the bulrushes around the lakes and the rivers. And to me, it's mildly cinnamony. Yeah. So you've got this orange Fanta, slightly spiced. There's Lily of the Valley, tea rose. There is cinnamon in it. There is cinnamon. It is cinnamony. Yeah. Yeah. And at the base, you've got musk, cedar, and Tanaka wood. I mean, half these notes aren't in anything else ever, as far as I can tell. But it lasted surprisingly well. It projected for 3 hours, then became a skin scent for a couple of more hours. Fun and refreshing. If you like the idea of like spicy Fanta, perfect for the weekend. And I actually paired it, which I think helped with the longevity this time, with this one, with Bath & Body Works Body Cream Midnight Blue Citrus. I feel like a lot of these smell more or less the same, which I don't even mind. I've been in a Bath & Body Works phase for the better part of 12 months, going through lots of them. This one, Midnight Blue Citrus, pairs beautifully with Cheap and Chic I Love Love. Okay, now the other one I wanted to mention, and this is the last one, is also new to me. I'm gonna have to reach a little way to get it, I think. Just have a little sip of coffee. So this one is also very new. This is the newest to my collection, and it is Fever by Jimmy Choo. Now, I've not given this a proper wear. I wore it the other day, just, you know, in the afternoon or something like that. And I wish I could do more than one thing at once, but it seems as soon as shifting the focus is not so good for me. Jimmy Choo, Fever. a lot of you would already be familiar with this one. It's got a touch of the gourmand. It's super affordable. Not super affordable. This one, this is super affordable. I love. But this is also affordable. Let's be real. It's been out for a number of years now, so it's I need to give that another squirt. I think I missed the tester strip, which happens sometimes, right? There we go. There we go. This one is, as I say, it's got some serious gourmand nuances. And yeah, I want to put that on my skin. But yeah, I'm getting a bit of a cocktail on my skin at the moment. Yeah, okay. Sorry for all the yeahs and yeahs. I'm still getting used to this fragrance. Okay, it has plum at the top. Plum that also, you know, that tartness can be a bit cherry-like. We've got plum, lychee, grapefruit at the top. You definitely get the plum. The other thing you get with Fever is a chocolatey nuance. It has hazelnut in the base, but that comes off, yeah, it's Nutella vibes for sure. And tonka in the base, vanilla, coffee, benzoin, and sandalwood. It's got heliotrope in the middle as well, so that powdery kind of aspect. I look forward to wearing this more. I love this bottle. I do enjoy this series of Jimmy Choo, what would you say, almost grenades. I know Flower Bomb did the grenades, but I mean Victor and Rolf did the grenades, but this also looks like a bit of a grenade, I think. And this is much nicer than the original Fever, which I've tried. The original Fever is a bit dated to me. This one, because of the chocolatey aspects, it is a bit more contemporary. It's not a beast. You could douse yourself in this, I think. I will experiment with it and get back to you. And because it's not a beast, all year round, you can have a chocolatey gourmand, I reckon, in the middle of summer, not during the day, maybe date night. But yeah, I think that's what I like about this, that the plum, the chocolate nuance, it's not a full-on gourmand, but the touches are there. I will get back to you on how this one goes. That is Fever by Jimmy Choo. And friends, that is it. They're the ones I wanted to mention to you. Thank you so much for watching the video and for subscribing. I know a bunch of you have subscribed in the last couple of weeks. Thank you very much. And I really look forward to talking to you next time about more fragrances. Bye for now.